Alright, so I have actually done it now. Yeah, there is the official, I guess you could say, MiaSanMiaTV Bundesliga Fantasy League is now online, and that's via the official Bundesliga website. Now, I don't actually know how you can join. I'm pretty sure you literally just have to, as it says here, let me show you my monitor. Right, 1 second. And as you might be able to tell here, let's leave it like that. Let's move myself a little bit up. I don't like it at the bottom, but as you can probably tell, that's the fantasy league, MiaSanMiaTV Bundesliga. I'll obviously leave that exact name in the description down below. And as far as I can tell, all you have to do is literally just when you want to join it, all you have to do is literally just search for it, and then it should pop up in theory. That's what it should do. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, what's my team? Now, it's not exactly what I would want it to be, but you have to obviously work with your budget, because you only got, like, I think it's 150 million in budget or something like that, and 100 million in budget, and it's not that much. Honestly, it's actually quite limited, and you don't really get the players that you want, because most players, they cost 13 to 14 to 15 million, and then that's like a major part of your budget gone. So it's not exactly the team that I wanted, but it's as close as you can get for that kind of money, I guess. So that's if I had money, that's who I would get, and that's who I got. So that is my team, and obviously my captain is Robert Lewandowski. But I picked a lot of players that I feel will play consistently, play regularly. So you have obviously Ricardo Rodriguez, Fairman, Socrates, Juro. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of him last season, and I thought he was probably the most impressive. I think the one game that I really remember of him was against Werder Bremen in the derby and whatnot, and I think he was really good in that match. So I was like, you know what, I'm kind of low on budget, so yeah, let me just put some. Let me just put a few. Let me just spend a few pennies on him. That next up, Hilbert. Honestly, he was honestly a right back decision that I just basically did out of money concerns. Like I said, the budget is really tight, so it's quite difficult to do. But yeah, then we get obviously I played a 4-4-2 because I think that's what we're gonna play this season. So Julian Draxler, I feel like, you know, this is gonna be his season where he's gonna really shine, so that he can be sold next season. Then we have Dahoud, who I feel like last season did a tremendous job, and I think that this season he's going to do an even better job, because that's just normally how it is with young players. Then you have Guys, who basically the same applies as Dahoud, who last season I thought Guys did a tremendous job as well, and you know, he's going to do a much better job this season as well. More, yeah, from what I've seen from preseason, he looked pretty good, but I'll be honest. But the reason why I really got him is because he was cheap, and because I thought he's going to do really good. So it's a bit of both, but more so leaning to the side of he was cheap. Otherwise, I would have probably had Vidal in there. But obviously, I can't do that because, well, all the Bayern players are really, really expensive. So you could only have like a most 3 Bayern players and maybe 1 or 2 Dortmund players, maybe 1 or 2 Schalke players, and that would already fill out all your budget. So you have to really work with the budget here. And then the 2 strikers, Lewandowski and Aubameyang. I'll start with Aubameyang first. The reason why I picked Aubameyang is because I feel like he's the one striker that Dortmund have, and that means that he's going to be playing more consistently than the other Dortmund players. The other Dortmund strikers, you look at Adrian Ramos, he won't be playing that much, and Aubameyang, he can guarantee you goals and he can guarantee you play time. The same as Lewandowski, really, because we don't have a second striker, which is really well documented by everyone. Müller will probably play besides him, but I think that Müller will most likely get substituted over Lewandowski, and not Lewandowski over Müller, and that's why I have Lewandowski there. So that is my team. As you can probably see, this is my backup, and that's what it is. But yeah, like I said, I will. All you have to do, like I said, I'll leave the not transfers. I will leave the budget 150 million. So that's what it is. But I'll leave the name in the description down below, as it's basically just MiaSanMiaTV Bully. I'm not a bully, but yeah. I'll leave that in the description down below, so you guys can all join. I'll tweet it as well, so you guys can, you know, click on that link. I'm guessing you can click on that link that way, and I'll put it on Facebook as well. I don't really use my Facebook page that much, but if I will do this time, and then you can all join if you want. And as I mentioned before, you know, there's going to be prizes. I don't know exactly how it's going to really work out just yet, but there's going to be some prizes at at the winter break. So it's gonna be private at the winter break, and when the season is finally finished. But yeah, you guys can now join MiaSanMiaTV Bully, and if you can beat me, I call it impressive. Although it's not exactly the team that I wanted, but I am not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. But even then, this team is gonna be unbeatable. Unbeatable. But tell me what you guys think. Are you guys gonna join? Are you not gonna join? I don't know. I personally would. Literally, it's very quick registration. Literally, just takes 5 minutes, not even that, and then you can just join straight away. So that's just all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. As always, you can rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and peace out. Bye.